he should get around to start another lap. A stream of cars in Sector 2 at the moment. This is going to be chaos. But Bryn Evans, the nice bit of conditions here. He's got a bit of fuel to go again. He doesn't have the battery though, so this might be his last attempt. I mean, he's just going to go again, I guess, after this lap because of the track improvement. To the line, it's to the top by 1.1 seconds. As Cookie seems to be flying there in the Williams behind. How's it compared to Evans? 6/10 away. Why is Ghost on softs? I don't know. Maybe it's the magical strategy from Senior Ghosts. His first sector time is competitive with everyone's times. Ratcliffe down into the bus stop chicane to lift himself out of danger, but this timing board is going to completely change by the end of the session. Goes to the top of the times. What about Alex Mills? Alex Mills running to the line. Don't know who that is. They've just appeared. Alex Mills to the top of the timing page. It's just the other people pissing. Whoa, what's this? Side by side. Ghosts and the Williams running to the line. Cookie has gone into P2. Ghost to the line. Ghost to the top on the softs. Night Owl into P6. Raphael now is up there. Edward Isham. Trixie goes into P2. There's so many cars crossing the line. Saban over the line. Raphael needs to get himself out of danger. Does get himself out of danger as a few more cars cross the line. Van Bergen into 8th. Vide into 9th. Yarrow into top 5. Adam Dick to P7. Edward Isham P8. Nisev is out of qualifying in the first part. As there is traffic. Aston Martin in the way. And is that damage? Well, he's definitely backed off. Van Bergen out of the pits there. To the line with Ratcliffe. It's not going to be quick enough. As Adam Dick to the line. Does improve. Jumps up to 7th. Ghosts will be next. Ghosts didn't have the best first sector. Did find time in the middle sector. To the line. It's not quite enough. Stays out of the top 10. As Mills and Evans across the line. Second for Evans, 4th for Mills. Vide jumps up to 7th. And then Yarrow doesn't look to be in any danger, but will just get this lap on the board regardless. To the line, up into P2. Ben Dearman looking to get himself away from the bubble. Improves time, but not position. Saban jumps up to 7th. Can Van Bergen, who obviously handled that collision with Night Owl before doing this lap. Obviously, Night Owl running into the back of the Aston Martin. There shouldn't really be any damage on the Aston Martin. I don't think there is. It's Van Bergen and Isham to try and challenge Ben Dearman. Van Bergen, can he knock his teammate out of qualifying? Doesn't look so with the way the time was looking. Edward Isham, though, misses out. Exactly a second away from the quickest time. 14 milliseconds away from Dearman. Dearman survives without last season's champion as Adam Dick puts a time on the board of a 1:41.6. What has Vide got? Vide about 2/10 away from that time. As now Raphael, setting the timing screens alight, is about 7 to 8/10 up so far on Adam Dick. Where's it going to be up to the line? It's 8/10 up. Flicking that wheel in. Bryn Evans literally following him round this lap. Dearman over the line, a second away. Evans goes into P2. As now Cookie to the line. Cookie into P3, second row. The final corners. Where will this put Yarrow? Will it be a challenge for the front row? It is, into P2. And the gap, maybe not quite as big as it was before. Maybe there is still hope for someone else to try and steal pole away from Raphael. And Trixie into P3 just ahead of Evans. As now this is Mills' last lap on the board of the first runs. P6, dominant from Raphael. Can anyone get near Raphael's time? It doesn't seem to be at the moment, but I mean, driver's only just starting the final runs now. Vide going purple in Sector 1. I said he was quick in Sector 1. Raphael invalidates on the inside. Maybe this could open the door for someone else. Raphael crosses the line. And he would have gone quicker as Saban brakes for the bus stop over the curbs, doesn't invalidate like Raphael did, but can Saban challenge the front row by the end of the lap? Nope. Doesn't go anywhere. As then Vide over the line. I think the benchmark is actually comparing to the invalid lap, I want to say, from Raphael. So obviously take any comparisons with a pinch of salt, but Yarrow front row still, Cookie only P8 as Dearman crosses the line, stays in the same place. Alex Mills and Bryn Evans having a spin. So Bryn Evans into the barriers and he won't be improving. What about Trixie though? Trixie not finding time on this lap so far. Trixie, yep, he's just having a bit of a slide over the line as well. Trixie's not going anywhere. Raphael takes pole and he's already in the pits.